It's your favorite YouTube dealer. I appreciate you guys for stopping in. I happened to come across a music video from my girl Putri Ariani that just dropped recently. It's called Perfect Liar. I'm excited to dive into this. This woman has one of the most amazing, beautiful voices that I've ever had the pleasure of coming across. And I don't know what else to say. Like she deserves all the attention that she's getting. I hope her career continues to go through the roof. And she just I don't. She's just amazing. That's all I'm trying. She is amazing. So let's get into this. Let's see what this one's all about.
I thought my life was done when we broke up, and I kind of felt sprayed when we were separate. Without you, without you. Connected to my pain, I try to understand. Sometimes I'm missing you, but then I hating you. I miss you, I hate you. Talk to my mirror, think I'm crazy. Alone in a night, oh. If remembering you is hurt, I have to move on. Now I know when you said to me, I love you. You are a perfect liar. Don't need to give anything. I can love myself better. Yes, I can love myself better.
I feel that. I like that. Hold on. I want to go back really quick. First of all, I just love the vocals and how they picked up right here. But that whole concept of, I can love myself better. That's a fact. And I feel like a lot of people need to try to have that mindset. I know it's not easy when you're getting out of a relationship and like you could tell yourself all the things in the world when you're single and you finally gotten past something and you're like, wow, I'll never let that happen again. I'm never going to put myself in that position mentally again. I know that I should love myself first and all these different things. And then you get into a relationship and it's one of those inevitable things that once you actually give that half of yourself to that person, if it goes poorly again and you end up breaking up and you're on the wrong side of it, or you know what I'm saying? Like it's hard to not go through the similar emotions again, right? Like I feel like everybody can relate to this. Everybody that's ever been in a relationship, especially ones where you've been hurting and you've been through multiple ones throughout your life. I feel like at the end of every one, once you start to get through it and get back to your normal self, you always tell yourself that you're never going to let yourself be in that position again. And it doesn't mean that you're always dating the wrong person, but it just means that if it doesn't work out, like you try to shield yourself and build yourself up to the point where you're like, you know what, I'd get through the next one better. Hopefully it doesn't happen and I meet a person that I'm going to be able to spend my life with. But if it does go wrong, I'm not going to let myself be in this position again. And it inevitably happens, right? Like it inevitably happens. Not many people find the right relationship in the first couple of times that you date. You know what I'm saying? It's just not the way that it goes. Some people are lucky. They find somebody in high school. It's their high school sweetheart. They get married. They live happily ever after. Shout out to you guys. But that's not the majority of us live. It's just not how a lot of us get to go through life. Unfortunately, we got to go through heartbreaks and in ups and downs and maybe picking the wrong person and trying to figure out the right person. And then maybe we make some mistakes and then you lose one of those people. Like there's just so many factors to it. But at the same time, you can't guard yourself to the point where you don't open up to that person or else you'll never have that love again, right? Like you can't let the last relationship stop you from ever being open to having that connection with someone again. But every time that you open up to it, you give the chance that you're going to go through that bullshit again, that you're going to go through those hard times of trying to get over somebody, of trying to, figure out how to live on your own again. And it's tough. I remember a relationship I was in that I got out of. Like I didn't want to watch any movies anymore because we used to watch movies together. So I'm like, no more movies in my life. Like anything that we did together, which was a lot of stuff, I just avoided. So like my life became very mundane. Like it was very straightforward because I just didn't want to do anything that reminded me of it. And I kept telling, I'm never going to be in this position again. I ended up in that position again, because in reality, the only way to not get there is to not open yourself up to the next person that you date. And in reality, that's just going to ruin that relationship. You're never going to end up having that same connection. And you can't allow that to be the way that you live life. But it's hard. It's this nonstop balancing act of letting yourself be in a position to be hurt, but also not wanting to be hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like relationships in life, it's not easy. Life is a difficulty all in itself. Let's go. Stop playing with my girl Putri. Stop playing with my girl Putri. I think it said that the executive producer was her dad and mom. That's dope. See, it's cool that they're all involved and stuff like that. I like the symbolism of the mask that she has on the piano. Now, I can't say that this is the exact reason that she has it there, but it feels like that's the whole perfect liar persona, right? Like you meet somebody and you see them in a certain light and they portray themselves in a certain light, and then come to find out that it was a mask that whole entire time. That's why they become perfect liar. You find out that, you know, they may have some of those traits that they presented forward, but they pushed them so in your face that that's what you saw, that's what you believed, only to find out that they've got quite a few other traits that go with it that aren't the greatest necessarily, and they were kind of hidden behind that mask. So I think that this was a dope video, on top of the fact that she's just got one of the most amazing voices ever. Absolutely amazing voices. But shout out to anybody out there that's gone through some, you know, rough relationships, because I think that that's one thing that it's honestly one thing that should bring us together, to be real with you. Like, no matter what race, what sex, what like, no matter what it is that you know what I'm saying? Like, I was going to say what it is you are, but I mean, I guess we're humans, right? We're all humans. It's not like it's like, well, the dogs and the cats. I mean, maybe they go through some breakups as well. I don't know. But as far as us as humans, I feel like we all have that in common, right? We've all loved somebody for the most part, and either not had it returned, had our heart broke, like, you know, different ways. Not everybody's been through the exact same thing, but we all can relate to that feeling of just, that sucks. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate you guys for stopping in. I struggled through a lot of what I was trying to say in this video. It's just the facts of my life anymore. I don't know why. I should probably just get out of here. I appreciate everybody that stopped in, and I will catch you in the next video, homies.